Hey.
Howdy.
What's up?
My name is De-chahn. No.
You okay? I'm Rejie-nald. This is my R&B friend, De-chahn, I guess. Anyways, this is our show.
We like to tell stories. Here's what we do as a
Pair, a group.
That is correct. That is what we do as a pair/group. And that's what I'm gonna do right now. And that's what he's gonna do right now. So let's get this started.
Alright, let's do it.
Who's starting this buggy?
I don't know. Who do you want to start? You or me? So there's these two guys, and they were walking around, and out of nowhere there was a man riding a giraffe that appeared out of nowhere, and he just ran up to him and said, "Hey, what are you guys doing over here? This is my land." And it freaked the two guys out.
But during that time, the giraffe was named Penelope, and the man's name was Ronald. And what had happened is that he had just escaped from the Atlantic Ocean. He was trapped in there, and he escaped out of it. And he was dry by the time he made to us, because it was like a 6-hour drive on that giraffe. And he got actually one of them steering wheels attached to it, and he had that giraffe pretty tricked out. Not gonna lie.
Gold Plated Giraffe with sick rims and a nice underglow. Purple underglow, actually. Bright purple, like neon. It looks pretty interesting, if I do say so myself.
What happened when we were walking, he came up and said, "Hey, stop that," you know. And we weren't doing nothing at the time. All we were doing was fighting one of them Chinese dragons.
That's not what we were fighting. We were fighting a couple of gophers that he kept calling Chinese dragons.
It was one of them big gophers, though. It was like a 6 feet tall.
It was not 6 feet tall at all. It was normal sized gophers.
Right.
About a foot and a half.
That's what I said.
They did stand on top of each other, so they looked 6 feet tall.
That's what it was. They were stacking gophers. That's what they called themselves. They were like, "We're stacking gophers, and we're gonna kill you for trespassing in our land." And we're like, "Bro."
So they started attacking us, and we were winning, and then random Ronald and his Penelope giraffe just came out of nowhere, and we're like, "Hey, you stop fighting those gophers."
The funny part is that the gophers were about to bite into my thigh when all of a sudden they said, "Oh, it's a gold-plated gopher head giraffe thing." It was the most craziest thing I'd ever seen in my whole life.
It made them all laugh because the gophers had no idea what they were looking at. It confused the crap out of them. They thought it was a gold-plated gopher giraffe head.
But it was really just a gold-plated giraffe the whole time.
It was... That actually really pissed off Ronald. He was like, "How dare you insult my giraffe like that?"
All of a sudden, freaking spikes came from his head. He was ticked.
Really ticked. So he jumped down and said, "Hey guys, let me help you fight these stacking gophers.
That's true.
And then I'm going to gold plate them and throw them at people."
But he never got to that part because they had ran away by that time. They were gone. And all of a sudden, this frost giant from the sky came down on a helicopter from the North Pole.
But see, things would have gone out of hand if it weren't for Ronald being Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
He was a little bit dragon, but he told us he was Dragonborn, and I was like, I got the Skyrim game on my
television.
And he said that's not a game, that's real. At that moment, I was so scared I couldn't remember my name. It actually went a lot like that.
Really did.
But finally, Mr. Rejie-nald over here was telling me, "Your name's De-chahn." And I was like, That's right. It's De-chahn. No. And so I said that to him, and he said, I would thump you right now, but that was the greatest freaking tune I'd ever heard coming from a name. And he actually gave me the jacket to the Archmage.
He did not give you the jacket to the Archmage. That didn't happen. He gave you a white teddy bear. No clothing was given to you at any point.
Right. And then from that point on, we fought off the dragon.
It wasn't a dragon, it was a frost giant.
Right.
We fought off the frost giant with the help of Ronald the Dragonborn. He used a shout, Fusro Dodd him,
Thump.
and he flew away, and then Ronald got up on his gold-plated giraffe, handed each of us a gold coin, and said, "Farewell, my good and faithful friends," and ran away. Never saw him again.
Except for in the game, we saw him then again.
When we played Skyrim, yes, we did.
But that was a little bit later on in the life.
Yes, a little bit later on, and that's a whole different story for a whole nother day.
So, we had a great time here today. I'm gonna have me some cauliflowers. Now.
Okay, and I'm probably gonna go eat something better than cauliflowers.
Right.
So,
Me too. That's what I said. I'm better than cauliflowers. So
whatever.
I'll just.
Just leave. We'll see you next time.